Fugoo sent me this. This is their new XL version. And most of the time when I say that a company just took a popular product and they made it bigger, I'm making fun of them, right?
Oh, okay.
But this is...
Bigger's better. Fugoo
took that and they made it bigger, and this is actually much, much better. This thing is crazy, crazy loud. It's probably not going to replace my original Fugoo because I like the size of my original Fugoo. But I mean, literally, look at this. It's like a scaled up version.
You could use this as like what you rest your feet on when you're in a sitting in a chair or something. It's huge.
Now, this is going to be between $250 and $330 versus, under $200 for the Fugoo. So it does cost a little bit more, but it uses a similar system of interchangeable jackets. So what I can do is I can take the core out, and then I can change the jacket between this. This is sort of the style. So this is their style version. I could do a sport version, which is just like this. It has all the attachment points. And I can also do a ruggedized version, which, by the way, I saw someone throw from the back of a truck.
And just
kind of rolled a little bit and turned back on. It was fine.
Nice.
The cake was messed up, but the core is the part that's important. Now, look what's in here. The original Fugoo had 6 drivers. This has 8. So I've got my 2 tweeters, I've got my 2 mids, I've got the subwoofer, which also doubles as a mid, and then I've got my passive radiators on either end that sort of, it kind of strengthens the bass response.
Yeah, and you can still use it as a phone or as a microphone?
Still use it as a speaker device. It's about 4 pounds, and with the sports and the style model, this thing actually will float.
What?
Yeah, so it'd be perfect for the beach. It'd be perfect to have poolside. You're not actually ever going to destroy it.
Right.
The construction on these things is actually really nice. This is going to use Bluetooth 4.0, which is going to give you a 33-foot range indoor. That's going through walls. About 120 feet outdoor range if you've got line of sight. Plus, it's also got a, just like the other one, a 3.5 millimeter jack. So if you want to plug in an older device, although I hear they're going to remove this soon and just replace it with a lightning connector.
Right, that's the cool thing to do now.
That's the cool thing. It's very
Everybody
courageous,
loves that.
Very brave. Very brave to do.
They're so brave.
It also pairs with a voice assistant. So if you wanted to use it with like Siri or Cortana, this could be the device that's always listening.
Okay, but what's the battery life like that?
Believe it or not, so this gets you about 40 hours of life.
Not bad.
This does about 35 easy.
Nice.
So at 50% value, 50% volume, this will get you about 35 to 38 hours of playtime.
So plenty of time for a day at the beach or by the pool or just sitting around in your living room.
Right, right.
Nice.
They've done a few things, like they've increased the number of up-top controls. I mean, if you look overhead, Kara, the original had basically volume up, volume down, and play and pause. This has the same volume up, volume down, play, pause, but then it's also adding skip. So you really could be far away from your device and just have this.
Very cool.
Full duplex support. It's got a 37 watt-hour lithium polymer battery. It cannot be charged from USB, which I kind of miss that. That's the nice thing about this. It just charges off of a USB charger.
Oh, okay.
But because it's got such a bigger battery, it would take forever.
Forever, yeah.
So what they've done is, if you open up this port, and by the way, it's IP67, which means it's going to be dust-proof, it's waterproof or water-resistant down 3 feet for 30 minutes. Inside that, actually, here, if you go there to the side view, Kara, if you, there we go, that's better. Yeah, wait, there, get that. Yeah. So I've got a couple of connections here. The center one is the power connector. It will charge it from dead to completely full in about 3.5 hours. I've got this one. So what this one is it's a power bank. So I can plug my phone in and get charge off of this.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice. That, it looks like a charging port, charging USB, but that's actually just to upgrade the firmware.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh, and by the way, Fugoo, if you want to make my sister really happy because she loves the Fugoo I gave her for Christmas, make other voices like in English accents.
English?
Yeah.
Well, does this one have the same voice?
Yeah. So if I turn it on, wait.
Speaker is on.
Speaker is on.
Yeah. Connecting is super simple. Again, you can use the 3.5 millimeter jack, or all you have to do to pair this is open up the Bluetooth settings in whatever device you want to use. So I've got my little phone here. There we go. Get in there. And then press this. So you press and hold this Bluetooth button right there. And when you see the lights start to change colors,
Mode. Use the Bluetooth settings on your device to connect.
it's now ready
Pretty
to go.
straightforward.
Yeah, straightforward. So anyone who's ever done any sort of pairing, this is how you do it with this.
Disconnected.
There we go. And we're going to connect to the new... Well, there's another Bluetooth speaker in here. Go figure.
Where is it hiding?
It's hiding. You know what? It's got to be one of Jammer B's.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I've been playing with this thing for about a month now. And I got to say,
Powering on.
it's not as portable as my original, so it's never going to replace the original.
Right.
But there are some times when I'm just thinking, I wish I had a little bit more volume. I had a little bit more power, and that's exactly what this is for. And, you know, the fact that they were able to completely bring over the interchangeable shell concept, I really am a fan of that.
I dig that. I think I would like this a lot for garage. You know,
Yeah.
put it in the garage because I'm making noise when I'm working on my motorcycle or something. And sometimes I have a speaker that's around that size, and it's just not loud enough. You know, for those sort of situations when you have cars driving by and you know, ambient noise. But yeah, this is sizable.
Yeah, I mean, here, feel the weight between. So obviously, yeah, when they say that's the XL, there's a reason for that. But it really is. It's
Little
just,
baby.
it's the concept scaled up. And this is one of those times where I'm like, that's actually okay. The original was such a good product that just making it bigger does actually make it bigger.
Better. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
So you can pick one of those up for about somewhere between $250 and $330, depending on what kind of jacket you want on that. The style is going to be the least expensive,
Right.
and then it goes up from that. Do you want the sport? Do you want the ruggedized one? There's also different accessory packs that you can get with this. I love the fact that I can use this as a power bank.
That's
not
nice.
so much in love with the fact that I have to use an AC adapter to charge it.
Yeah, but you know, I kind of give a pass on that considering how big the battery is, and if you were going to try and charge it through USB, it taking hours on end.
I mean, can you imagine? Oh yeah, it'll go from dead to full in about 4 days.
4 days. Okay, I'll listen to music then. And you know, if you're using this as a dorm room speaker or something like that, you definitely want something that can take a hit or can get wet or can get sand on it, because I think just about all the furniture in the dorm that I was at just got destroyed. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was IKEA furniture, but you know, when you're throwing the football around inside the room, bad
What
things
is
gotta
this
happen.
football that you
Sport
speak
ball.
of?
I mean,
Sport
sport
ball.
ball. Yes.
Wait, so in like real life? Because I only played
It was
on the screen.
yeah, it was a Nerf one, and it was one that you could get wet and you throw it at each other across the room. Yeah, it wasn't smart.
What college did you go to?
Not the good ones. Not the good one.
I don't remember that at all.
It was mostly me visiting other people, yeah, and instigating.